This is December 13th, and it's very early in the morning. This is the first morning that I've noticed that we have a freeze in the garden. When I went to pick greens for the chickens before I let them out this morning, I had frozen comfrey leaves and parsley leaves, and believe it or not, they like the pineapple sage. It's not for us to eat, but the chickens really like it. And what I'm showing you now is our new walkway. Before it was just this one little one wide, and there was a lot of broken ones in it. And he replaced the broken ones, and now we have this nice pathway. And they come this morning, and this tree comes out. It'll take them maybe 3 or 4 days, they said, to get it down because it is a huge tree. And you know, when he, right in here, from I believe it was probably that area there, a root came down through here, and it was at least, they thought, 9 inches in diameter, was heading for this. And our fascia board up here, you can't tell now, but it's not straight. And Craig says he can see that our roof line isn't straight anymore because the tree is beginning to pick it up. And I know that if I hadn't had the thought a few days ago that the tree should go, I would have been fighting it tooth and nail this morning, because I have never thought that I wanted to part with a tree. And yet the other day it came to me, the tree should go. And I really think that God gave me that thought to help me with this decision. This little tree, it's going to go. My dogwood, you can't see it over there, but I've showed it to you in other videos. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera. It's between us and the fig tree that's losing its leaves. It'll have to be dug out and replanted when they get done. My little planter box there will probably get moved. This wheelbarrow, they need as much stuff. The table against the wall, the rain barrel, all of, I'm only gonna, the hens and chickens on the ground, I'm not gonna worry about. They're gonna get trashed. But that, the barrel over there with a geranium blooming in it, that has to be moved. And so a lot of stuff will have to be done this morning before they can even start. And they told us not to worry, that they would do it. I want to get back here so I can look back up at the tree. Well, I'm going to even get further back. Wait just a minute, you're going to see garden as I walk. Okay, I don't know. Now, maybe, see how big. Those are the limbs that probably died, and they probably did die. And it's one thing about this tree, when it's windy and stormy, I sometimes am afraid to walk down the path, because the branches, they fall, and pretty big ones sometimes, that if they fell on you, it would injure you. And so, and it's going to be tricky getting down, because it's just not a strong branched tree. And anyway, this is one of the biggest camphor trees. It was planted in 1950, so it means it's 50, 60, 67, almost 68 years old, coming up to almost 68. Lifespan for them are somewhere, I don't know, 75. Well, I've heard as much as down as 50, but they can live 100 or more years, especially probably in Southern California, where the climate is more acclimated to their native habitat. Eventually, see that mulberry tree over there? a bird planted that. Eventually that will have to come out too, but we're more worried about this one. Not worried, concerned. I know it's going to be a big job. I'm not sure what kind of damage we're going to have in the yard. And I'm still struggling. Tom is cheap. Don't tell him I told you that. But the man wanted a certain price. Tom just kept talking. What would you charge if we did this, this, and this? So now when it gets done, it's going to be a very big stump over my head. All the stuff that you see is going to be in your yard, but it's going to be a very good price. But I think we'll have to pay for it. That good price. Oh, a big bird. Can you see it up there at the top? It just landed in it. Oh, no more will the birds be able to land in this tree. What do they say? Axeman, axeman, don't touch this tree. Oh boy, yeah, they're all, oh, I could see them up there. Big, big birds. Long-tailed birds. I don't know what they are. Oh, there they go. Well, that's it. We may put in a smaller tree, but not quite in that spot if we do. And I don't know if we'll need it. But this summer, we'll pay for it. Okay, that's it.